welcome back to another video. Today I did some CSs with you guys, the viewers, and we did a game called Team Fights because we hit 200 subscribers. Hope you enjoy. Now let's jump into the video. Before we start, I'd just like a minute to appreciate the amazing community and friends I've made along the way to 200 subs. You've got Milliken and Finley, who I play with a lot, Sturpley, Sorry09 and Ruby and Mellows, who all comment on lots of videos, Spacey, who is known as Ollie in my community, App, who is nearly first on all videos, Treesman, who's in a couple, then you've got Cyan, Scary, Sneaky, who are all good friends, then Fruity, who is part of the ERE clan, my friend Slaze's clan, who I did originally start to create the clan but I'm not in it, then you've got Cool Peanut, who is a real life friend of mine as well as online, and Keely Bugs, who is just a very good friend. We played the first round on Summer Coast, where special items were turned off, otherwise with snowballs flying everywhere it could be very laggy for some people's games. The treasures were destroyed, and everyone was buying their items. I got myself bow, arrow, sword and diamond armour. I was also then going to go buy myself some blocks in a minute. Chaos had almost struck. I just finished off buying some auto bridges, and that's when the chaos began. Bows were firing everywhere. It was a full-on war. Blue tried to bridge, but I couldn't hit them off. Each team was standing hard with their territory. I went back to sniping the main bunch of players. Then, no one had died yet, and this is when the war started. Suddenly, my in-real-life friend Cool Peanut ran at us. I luckily managed to knock him off while I tried to do a Leo. I then turned around and tried to snipe someone off a bridge, but I narrowly missed, and it escaped. I then tried to shoot them again. Someone then made the crucial error of doing auto bridges up high. I sniped them off, but Ruby somehow managed to steal my kill. After another couple minutes of fighting, there were about 3 to 5 players left on each team. I didn't want to cross the bridge, as everyone had bows and I could quite easily get hit off. I couldn't hit them though. Then each team decided to go in for a fight again. I managed to get a couple hits on Keely Buds. It was a 3v3 at this point. It didn't look very good for either team, even though it was very even. I shot my bow at a couple but only had 9 arrows. They were running across the bridge, so I knew that this was my chance to get as many arrows as I could. Then one of my teammates almost died, and I managed to get more arrows. Then each team decided to go in on a bridge fight. It wasn't safe, so I backed off, but then disaster struck. Spacey hit me off with a bow, and I died. Eventually, the last red got hit into the void by a bow, and blue team won round 1. Round 2 was on cyberspace, 4v4 free shot this time, again with no special items. Put all of my loot and auto bridge to mid. I decided to keep the treasures on so the game would last a bit longer. I saw Green had no treasure defence, so I decided to go in and see if I could get it. They were still all in the shop. A couple of them came out the shop and saw me, but I just about managed to get the treasure. One of them was following me and hitting me. It was Ruby. I decided to fight back, but they hit me off, but I got the treasure. After a couple more minutes of fighting, our team was the only team with a treasure left. We had a big advantage at this point. After a couple more minutes of fighting, Yellow were the only team left. There was only one player left on their team, and they were running for their lives. I thought that I saw them at middle, so I went towards middle, but it was actually just my teammate. Luckily, one of my teammates managed to kill them, and we managed to win the game. Third and final round, we decided to do the game that we did at the start, but this time with special items. This was chaos. For all of my items, but both treasures were now destroyed. A lot of reds came for me and Sorry09 boomboxed and started to target me. Then V-Semi decided to come for me and I got comboed. I tried to pearl away but missed. Then I was just pearling helplessly. I thought that I was dead. Then I threw a stray pearl and I was almost died. But I just about managed to clutch. Suddenly the stray pearl teleported me back and I was very lucky to be alive. I tried to hit them off with snowballs, but I missed. Let's just say I didn't last very long from here. I decided to jump down to see if I could kill them and hope that they didn't see me. Unfortunately they saw me. I tried to boombox away, but I died. Ruby was the last blue alive on my team. could they finally clutch up after stealing my kill and killing me? Everyone was hoping that they could do something. Unfortunately, they got hit off, tried to pearl clutch, but failed. That was the end. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers and everyone who was at my 200 subscriber event. I couldn't have done this video without you. Let's see if we can hit 300 subscribers by the end of summer. See you in the next video.